Yo, what's good? It's your boy Connor. How you guys doing today? And man, I have a surprise for you guys. We are gonna, hopefully if I get it all right, we're gonna be dropping the transmission on the Supra and getting a new clutch. Let me show you what we got, bro. It is currently super windy, but we did just get our new clutch. It's a South Bend Daily Stage 3 clutch. I think it's like 560 foot-pounds of torque that it's rated for. We got our flywheel bolts, all of our V160 seals, and our rear main seal. Then we got the Toyota transmission fluid and the Luke flywheel. I believe it's a dual mass flywheel, so I'm gonna be installing this hopefully soon. Today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be prepping to take the engine out. So we're gonna hopefully take the exhaust off, the shielding, the drive shaft, disconnecting everything. Clutch line's gotta be disconnected. And I believe that's so, maybe the shifter, but it should be pretty simple. We do have our quick jack, so it's gonna be definitely very easy to get the car up, get it all ready to go. And hopefully we will be rolling. The Evo's chilling right next to the Supra. It looks freaking dope. All right, we gotta get the Supra up in the air. Hopefully it's not gonna be a pain in the ass because I gotta move the car backwards because I'm gonna lift it up as high as I can so I have as much room as I can to work with the car. So we're gonna have to move the car back as close as I can to the wall so I can get the max amount of clearance before it hits this side right here. Because if you see right now, if I were to lift it up, the jacks go up this way, so it definitely would hit, but I think it'd be a lot easier whenever we have it all the way back. We have like maybe 5 feet of room right now, like 4 feet of room, right? So we're gonna get it as close as possible to this wall. I would like to start the video out by saying that I am not a trained professional, so if you try this at home, I'm not liable for your car. I'm barely gonna be liable for my own car because I do not know what I'm doing. I've seen there's a couple videos online exactly how to do it. It seems pretty straightforward. First we gotta take the exhaust off, take that all the way off, take the drive shaft off, and after that there's like a shielding, disconnect all of the wires that go to the transmission. After that, we have to take off our clutch slave cylinder. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to just take this slave cylinder off completely without having to take the lines off, just to make it a lot simpler. We'll see if that actually works. I've seen videos of people doing it that way, and then I've seen videos of people not doing it that way. They just take the whole clutch line, but then I have to bleed the clutch, and I don't wanna do that. So we're gonna do that, and then we're also gonna have to check to make sure that the fill and plug hole on the V160 is not seized. Make sure that we can actually fill it up if we do drain it. So this should be pretty good. I wish I had my boys with me, but they're all scattered around the country. So hopefully we don't need them for anything. If not, we're gonna have to call Tony from across the fucking country and have him fly out here. First thing we gotta do now is we gotta put this boy up on the freaking quick jack. So I'm gonna push the car all the way back, and hopefully it gives us enough room to be able to get it on the second locking. So we'll see how far that goes. All right, so now that the Supra is freaking up there, I'll show you guys how freaking tall it is. Like, it is up there, like freaking nice. The transmission should just fall out. It should be really easy to get out. Hopefully, you know, I've never done a rear wheel drive transmission. I've done front wheel drive ones. Actually, I did the SR20 in Tony's car with him. So, I mean, that wasn't too bad, but the engine was already out. So this is what I was saying with it being forward. It needed to be as far backwards because like that, it like went forward maybe about a couple feet. So we needed as much space as we could. All right, boys, as you can see, we are under the Supra, and let me tell you, we're gonna need to do some maintenance on around here quite a bit. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be addressed, like my diff bushings are shot, gonzo. We got a little bit of surface rust here and there, not too bad, nothing's rotted or anything like that, but control arm's looking goofy. The transmission is leaking. Good thing we got a bunch of seals to seal it back up, so we'll be good on that part. What else we got? We got just a bunch of little things here and there. We're gonna have to take the whole downpipe from the top off because this is connected. I don't know if you can see that up there. I don't know if you can see right there. this is one piece. We do have a cat, but it's a high flow cat, and it goes all the way down to the downpipe. So we're gonna have to disconnect the downpipe and then come and take this part off. I'm gonna see if maybe we take it off in one piece, but I don't know exactly if we're gonna be able to take it off in one piece, just because it's gonna be long as shit. I'd have to like put it in the back of the truck or something, or stand it up or somewhere. I do not know. Plus, I'd have to go get new gaskets and stuff because those things will be shot. So, I mean, I might just get new gaskets, whatever. I'm already down here. No, damn, no. The might as well bug is not gonna get us today, boys. It's not gonna get us. I'm trying to do this clutch without doing any might as well things. So, we'll see. The might as well bug, we'll do a count and see how many might as wells I do. All right, let's get this freaking exhaust off. I'm going to be spraying everything with WD-40. Just, I'm going to wait like 15 minutes after that just to make sure it penetrates through so we don't break any bolts. I mean, I have some extra bolts here and there, but I just do not want to break any bolts, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so we're going to take these bolts off because that connects the downpipe to the rest of the exhaust, and I just need that off, and then I'm gonna take them off the hangers, and it should just fall off or so, and we'll move it out. So let's get her done. All right, so that was a pain in the ass, but now we got to take this little bracket off right here. This one connects to the transmission, and it just kind of holds this up. Hopefully nothing falls when we do that, but we will see. It should still suspend up in the air, but you know, we will see what happens. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's literally just held up by that bolt up there and the grommets in the back. So we're going to be taking off the whole exhaust. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't die. Exhaust is off. Poggers. Now to get it out of here. We have to take the shield off. It's for like the old exhaust, but we're gonna take this off, this bracket off, and then we're gonna take our drive shaft off. It should just be a couple bolts, and then the whole assembly should fall. So, hopefully it's not heavier than shit. Alright, so I'm thinking about maybe possibly taking these off, but I'm thinking maybe we do that at the end, so that's off, and then the back side is off, and then we can just like disconnect this, and then the whole thing will fall down. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, just to make sure that we don't drop this on our face, because I really don't know how heavy this is. It seems really heavy, so I'm hoping it's not that heavy. So let's take the front bolts off, and then we'll take the back bolts off, and then yeah, we'll get her done. I should probably put it in gear. Yo, so it is the next day, and my camera died while I was doing a bunch of stuff, but we're good now. We got the camera rolling. It's the next day, and I'll show you what I did. So we went ahead and drained the transmission, and I'll show you guys where the transmission filler and drain plugs are. But yeah, I just drained it, so we're good. It looks good. There doesn't seem to be any flakes or anything, so saying that there's maybe like anything bad, so we should be good. Yesterday I was having an issue with the jacks. It was kind of weird. So for some reason whenever I lift it all the way up, it's not sitting flat on one side, so it starts to rock, and I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm gonna try to measure and make sure these things are completely flat, but yeah, it was sketching me the hell out, so I just put them down to the second locking, and then they went flat, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I might push the car forward a little bit. Maybe it's something to do with the ground where it's on, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But we are making really good progress. I have acquired a trans jack from one of my buddies. He said he's gonna be able to get it from one of his shops. Hopefully this Friday we'll have everything ready to go. The trans will come down, and then we'll be rolling. We have to do a couple seals on the Supra, so rear main seal, input shaft, output shaft, selector shaft. I have all of those seals, so we should be good to go for that. I gotta put her back up. I'm gonna mess around with the jack stands real quick and see if I can't get them to be super flat. We'll see. If not, then we might have to just lift the car up from front back and put normal good old jacks, which I really don't want to do, but we'll see. All right, so I messed around with this for like 30 minutes, and I'm pretty sure my concrete isn't fully flat, so that's why it's doing that weird shit. So it is what it is. I have it on the lower setting, and then I put jack stands just in case anything were to happen. But yeah, I mean, it's super annoying. I might not even be able to get the camera in there, but I'm sure we will be able to get the camera in there. It's just, God, it's so annoying. It's all good, though. We'll get her done. Just got to get the Driveshaft out, and we'll be good. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Since we're not high on anymore, but we took all of the bolts off on the rear. We just need to take these bolts off, the little cross member thing. Those bolts are all the way off. Those bolts are off. And the drain, that bolt right there. Alright, recording kind of sucks right now, but I'm going to take the Driveshaft off real quick, and I'll get back to you guys. I need to figure out the recording here. Brackets off. Driveshaft coming down. Maybe. I guess not. If you can see down there, right there, it's unbolted, but it's not coming down, so don't exactly know what we're doing here, but I think what we're gonna have to do is take the Driveshaft, take a look at freaking pry bar and pry it out. It's probably just old, so let's see if I can get it. Oh, we got it, boys. Oh, Driveshaft is out, baby. God damn. God damn, this bitch is heavy. Might as well do a single piece Driveshaft. God, that was not bad at all. Just kind of awkward here by myself, you know, but you know, sometimes you gotta grab shit by the balls and get her done. So we're gonna put back the bracket bolts, just so I don't lose them, because you know I tend to lose a lot of things like my sanity, but not too bad. So far so good. We've been chilling. My hat keeps falling off, but it's fine. Hey, remember to subscribe and like this video, baby, if you're still here. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Strolling along. Alright, I just had to get outside of the car real quick because the shit was kind of dumb. But now what we got to do is we got to go actually inside the car, and we got to dismantle the shifter assembly because, yeah, it's kind of weird. I'll show you real quick. We'll do the inside, and then we'll do the bottom half because we gotta do it that way, but it's not too bad. All right, so now that we're in the car, we just have to take this shifter assembly apart. So it's pretty simple in Supras. Make sure it's in neutral, and take your shift knob off. And this, all you gotta do is like grab it from one of the sides. It'll pop out. Usually, it's actually easier if you do it through here, like that. It'll just pop out with a little bit of finesse. Make sure you don't break nothing. Oh. And I didn't break anything, cool. You gotta take the little light out. It's right here, this little light thing. Just take it off. These clips are like super old, so sometimes they don't wanna come off. Do that, put that to the side. And then we gotta take these bolts out. 1, 2, 3, 4. BRB. All right, so we just got to take these 4 bolts out real quick. It just holds down the little, what are they called? Dust shield for the shifter. I usually like to put these bolts in the actual ashtray, just so I don't lose them all, since we already taken off the shifter itself. Then after taking those off, this will pop up. Be careful with this because these are old, so little thing comes off, and then these are like super old, so I think mine's already torn. Just gotta be careful with them. And this whole thing comes out. Oh no, camera full. We're back, and now it's got another condom, but this one's been ripped. This one's been ripped since like day 1 I had the Supra, so. All right, whatever. And then it'll uncover these small bolts right there. Let's see. It'll uncover these bolts. These are Allen bolts. I think the original ones aren't Allen bolts. I'm not really sure, but yeah, all we have to do is just take these off. So mind you that this orientation has to go this way, so you got to make sure that the orientation is correct, because one time I did it and it wasn't this way, and I messed it up and I couldn't shift like right. It wouldn't shift. I thought I broke something, but in fact is that you just have to make sure that that hits there for the 5th gear. So I believe it's for reverse too. I don't know. No, reverse. Yeah, I'm retarded. Yeah, anyways, yeah, make sure that it's good. Let's take those off. All right, so after you take off the bolts, this thing will be almost free. You're gonna have to go down under the shifter, which is under the car, and take a couple things off. Let's do that real quick and I'll show you. Alrighty, so we are under the actual car, and so this is where the shifter is, and you just gotta take this little condom off. It's got a bunch of condoms. She's safe, girls. And it reveals right here the selector shaft, and we just have to take these 2 off, and the whole assembly will then be freed to be off. So all we have to do is take that off right here, and yeah, the selector will be ready to go. So let's get her done. Yeah, so it's a 12. You know, I bamboozled myself because I did not bring another wrench. Are we lucky today? Nope, that's a 10. All right, let's see if we can get her done with 1. Is this not a 12, bro? Bro, it's not a 12. This is a 12. This is a 13. Interesting set of combos here, but luckily we have a 13 here, so that's fucking good. Now the whole shifter will just come out. We'll just put that to the side over there. Yeah, so it came out, we're good. And what we're gonna do so we don't lose stuff is put this back in there There's no reason for us to have it, so. And there's that. Alrighty, I don't know if you guys can see the purple boy right there, but yeah, that's the clutch. The Exedi twin disc extreme that holds 900 horsepower or whatever, 9-meter torque. That's coming out. Fuck that. So now all we have to do is take the clutch line out. I don't think I'm gonna disconnect the actual line itself. I'm gonna unclip it from here and then unbolt it up there with those 2 bolts right there, and then it should be able to move around. The clutch line's right here, so I'll just move it out of the way so it doesn't get like damaged or anything like that. We should be good. I'm gonna have to actually bleed the clutch whenever we're done, so that's fine. It's gonna be able to do it, and this thing is like pretty easily movable, so I think we'll be fine. Let me do that real quick. I can't really get recording of this. I'll try, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it, but we'll get her done. All right, we got them done. Here is the slave cylinder right here. What I'm gonna do is, I'm just trying not to have so much stress on the line, but I think I'm just gonna zip tie it right here. So it's just out of the way whenever we do drop the trans. I'm gonna just try to figure out a place to put it, just because I don't want to have like clutch fluid leaking everywhere. Like, I'm sure there's better ways to do this, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. So I mean, we'll see if we figure it out. If like midway through the install or whatever, if midway through taking out the trans this is giving us issues, then I'll take it off. But if not, then I'm just keeping it that way right now. Now we have to somehow take the starter out. So we're gonna have to take the starter out, and I don't really know where it is. I think it's up there, right? It's like right there. So after that, we should be good to go. I'm gonna try to crack some of these bolts on the bell housing. It's just a lot, but we're getting there. We're almost there. The last thing we're gonna do is unbolt all the bell housing bolts, and yank her out. So I'm excited. All right, so I've actually changed my mind. I'm not gonna be doing the actual starter today. I'm pretty much done for today. I got everything ready to go, so now all we really have to do is take the starter off and then the transmission. So I mean, other than that, it should be good. I look like a crazy boy, but so far it has not been that bad. I really thought that it was gonna be a little more worse or worser, you know, like that was gonna be worse. But realistically, I've had a little bit of experience with transmissions here and there, and I'm not like an expert or anything like that. But it's just a lot easier now. Like maybe 2 years ago, it would have been like super bad. I would have been like had super anxiety, and I wouldn't needed someone here. But now, 3 years after owning the Supra, and I've gotten to know the Supra pretty well. Besides like internal things, I know the Supra really, really well, like the intake side, the turbo side, and my transmission side now. So I've done my research a lot. So it kind of shows. Everything went down smoothly. Now, I'm getting my experience with installing a clutch, so that's gonna be pretty sick. I'm excited. We're ready to go. Watch out for next video where we're gonna take the actual V160 out, reseal everything, and put her back in. So, and then hopefully first drive with that video. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. See you. Bye bye.